For many years, the world has watched the life of Prince Harry unfold before their eyes. From a cheerful young boy running behind his mother's coffin during one of the most heartbreaking moments in royal history, to becoming a soldier, a husband, a father, and a man determined to find his own path, Harry's life has been filled with powerful emotions and unforgettable moments. But recently, something happened that touched millions of hearts around the world. In a deeply emotional moment, Prince Harry opened up about the pain he has carried for years, pain that many people never fully understood. His confession was honest, raw, vulnerable, and it left people everywhere in tears. Today, we take a closer look at Prince Harry's emotional confession, the struggles behind it, and why this moment has resonated with millions across the globe. A life lived in the spotlight. From the moment he was born in 1984, Prince Harry's life was destined to be different. As the younger son of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, he was born into one of the most famous families in the world, the British royal family. Cameras followed his childhood, capturing both joyful moments and painful ones. But nothing shaped Harry's life more than the tragic loss of his mother, Princess Diana, in 1997. He was only 12 years old. The images of Harry walking behind Diana's coffin during her funeral remain one of the most emotional scenes in modern history. Millions watched as a young boy tried to stay strong while grieving a devastating loss. For years afterward, Harry rarely spoke about that pain, but the grief never truly left him.
In later years, Prince Harry began to reveal just how deeply the loss of his mother affected him. He admitted that he struggled emotionally for a long time. Like many people dealing with grief, he tried to hide his pain and push forward with life. But inside, the hurt remained. Harry later shared that there were years when he felt lost. The pressure of royal life, constant media attention, and the unresolved grief from losing his mother created a heavy emotional burden. For a long time, he kept those feelings locked away. But eventually, the truth began to surface. Finding strength through service. One of the turning points in Harry's life came when he joined the British Army. Military service gave him purpose, discipline, and a sense of normalcy away from the royal spotlight. During his time in Afghanistan, he served alongside fellow soldiers who treated him like any other member of the unit. It was one of the few places where he felt truly understood. Harry later said that the military helped him heal in ways he didn't expect. It also inspired him to create the Invictus Games, an international sporting event for wounded veterans. Helping others became a powerful part of his healing journey. But even as he found strength through service, emotional wounds from the past still lingered. Another major turning point in Harry's life came when he met Meghan Markle. Their relationship quickly captured global attention. Harry often spoke about how Meghan brought new happiness into his life. She helped him see the world from a different perspective and encouraged him to speak openly about his emotions. Together, they began advocating for mental health awareness, a cause very close to Harry's heart. But their relationship also brought intense media scrutiny. Criticism and pressure began to build, and eventually, the couple made a historic decision: a royal exit. In 2020, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle shocked the world when they announced they would step back from their roles as senior members of the royal family. The decision was controversial. Some people supported their choice to seek independence and privacy, while others criticized the move. For Harry, however, the decision was deeply personal. He later explained that protecting his family, especially Meghan, was one of the main reasons behind it. The memory of how the media treated his mother still haunted him. He did not want history to repeat itself. In interviews and public appearances over the past few years, Prince Harry began sharing more about his emotional struggles. But one particular moment stood out. In a candid conversation, Harry opened up about the pain he had carried since childhood. He spoke about feeling powerless as a young boy, watching the world mourn his mother. He described how difficult it was growing up under constant public scrutiny. And then he made a confession that touched millions of people. Harry admitted that for years he had been angry. Angry at the media, angry at the situation, angry at the fact that his mother was gone. It was an honest and deeply human moment. For many viewers, it was the first time they truly understood the depth of Harry's emotional journey. A message about mental health. What made Prince Harry's confession so powerful was not just the emotion behind it, it was the message he shared afterward. He encouraged people to talk openly about their feelings. He spoke about the importance of seeking help and not hiding pain. For many people struggling with grief or mental health challenges, Harry's words felt incredibly relatable. Even though he is a prince, his experiences with loss, anger, and healing are deeply human. That vulnerability helped millions feel that. Today, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle live in California with their 2 children. Life is very different from their royal days in the United Kingdom. Instead of palace duties, Harry now focuses on charitable work, media projects, and advocacy for causes he believes in. Family has become his top priority. In interviews, he often speaks about wanting to create a peaceful and supportive environment for his children, something he values deeply after the challenges of his own childhood. His life may have changed dramatically, but one thing remains constant: his dedication to making a positive impact. Why this moment moved the world? So why did Prince Harry's emotional confession resonate with so many people? The answer is simple: because it was real. In a world where public figures often hide their vulnerabilities, Harry chose honesty. He showed that even someone born into royalty can experience pain, grief, and emotional struggle. And more importantly, he showed that healing is possible. His story reminds us that strength is not about hiding emotions. Sometimes, true strength comes from sharing them. In many ways, Harry's emotional openness reflects the legacy of his mother, Princess Diana. Diana was known for her compassion, empathy, and willingness to connect with people on a deeply human level. She broke royal traditions by speaking openly about difficult issues, including mental health. Today, Harry continues that legacy. Through his work and his honesty, he carries forward the values that Diana believed in. And for many people, that connection makes his journey even more meaningful. A story still being written. Prince Harry's life story is far from over. The world continues to watch as he builds a new future for himself and his family. There will likely be more challenges ahead, but there will also be new opportunities to inspire and help others. If there is one thing his emotional confession has shown, it is that vulnerability can be powerful. By sharing his truth, Harry has started important conversations about grief, mental health, and healing, and those conversations may help countless people around the world.
Prince Harry's emotional confession was more than just a personal story. It was a reminder that everyone, no matter their status or background, carries unseen struggles. But when those struggles are shared with honesty and courage, they can inspire understanding and compassion. As Harry continues his journey, one question remains: what will the next chapter of his life reveal? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the world will be watching.